What's up guys, Gamerverse back again, doing another video for you guys today, covering some topics, doing a review actually for the casting of Frank Stone. So this game was released not too long ago. I think it's like 4 days ago, but yeah, it came out on the 3rd of September 2024, which is the year that we are currently in, depending on when you're watching this video also. So the game was released by developed by Supermassive Games, and then also it was published by Behavior Interactive also. And the game is set in the Dead by Daylight universe. And as you guys know, Dead by Daylight is a very famous online multiplayer game where you play as a survivor or you play as a killer, and you get to survive or kill. It's up to you if you want to be a killer or survivor, like I said. But most people will be familiar with Dead by Daylight, and some people might not be familiar with it. But if you want, I got some Dead by Daylight videos in my channel you can go and check out. I did a review of Dead by Daylight also for PC. You can go and check that out also. Big fan of Dead by Daylight, so that's why I decided to play this game. So I literally just downloaded the game today, got a copy of the game today, and then also completed it today. So I'm very surprised of how short the game is. I like the game, but the game was very short. Like I think it was like 6-7 hours, maybe 8 hours. I think 6, but it was way too short, man. But like yeah, I'm gonna cover a lot of topics, not too much, sorry. Like probably let's make it like 5-6 topics. Yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's get into it. Here we go. The casting of Frank Stone review for PC. Game is now on Steam. You can get it on Steam. Yeah, here we go, guys. Let's start with number 1. Let's start with the story. So the story of the game, I'm just gonna give you guys like a brief overview of the game without giving away any spoilers. Basically, you play as these characters that are part of a.
I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot.
They're close friends, and they actually want to shoot a movie.
I read an article that said girls don't
So
like
you
it
are
when
with
guys
this
get all
crew,
twisted up
and you
about
play
their
with different
punctuality.
characters, but all of them are in the
I find
same
it
group,
controlling.
and they want to make this
Why did
film.
you
They
need
want
an
to shoot
article
this
to tell you
film on this
I
abandoned
just thought you might find that information
site.
useful.
It's like
I'm not trying to control
a
Chris.
mole or something.
Just got a lot to do.
And you guys are trying to get the movie finished, and you're trying to film it, but because the place is very something bad happened at the mall, so it's kind of like a whole debacle where you have to be careful, and the police know about how abandoned the place is and whatever happened there also. So you have to tread lightly, and then also
Trying to keep
it does appear in the game where it's like different timelines. So you play with people in the year 2024, which will be the present, and then you're playing with some characters from the 80s and the 90s also. So
Did you know
the story is very complex, and at the end of the game I found myself with my jaw on the floor, because I was like, what happened?
Tell me
And
more.
I've spent like all day
there's so
looking
much
up every single
twists
thing
in
I
the
could
game
find
also,
about
depending
Frank
on how you
Stone,
play it.
Mill, the
As you
murders.
guys know, this
We
is a
are sitting on a
story-based
freaking
decision-making
gold mine
game.
here.
Sorry,
Sounds like a productive
decision-based. So basically all the choices that you make
And
will have an
yes,
impact on
I
how
had
the
some
game,
help
the
from my
outcome of the game, and how everything is
assistant.
played in the game. So yeah, so that's it for the
That
story.
reminds me.
Next,
Now
let's
that
talk
you are an
about
official member of the team,
the
gotta wear the
dialogue
team
and the writing.
jersey.
The quality of the dialogue
This
and the
is-
voice acting
This is amazing.
was good.
I'm
It
honored.
wasn't like the
wanna
best, but I
wear
feel
the
like it was
stripes, you
good.
gotta earn the rights.
Maybe good enough.
I
And,
promise I'll be the best.
there were
ancillary
times where I was
producer
like, wow,
you've
okay,
ever
the
seen.
acting is really good here,
Protection assistant.
and the writing was
Yeah.
really good here,
Yeah,
and certain things that were said here sounded better than
Feast your
another
eyes.
time that it was also. So, yeah.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Guess not. It's definitely not something you see every day.
That's what I'm counting on.
Next, guys, let's talk about the core gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay. To give you guys more of a description of the gameplay elements, they are puzzle solving, a little bit of puzzle solving, not much combat because you are basically just trying to survive in the game. So you don't really fight, but the way you fight is very different. You do fight with a camera actually. This is not a spoiler because this happens very early in the game. So you use a camera, okay, not very early, but like kind of like mid into the game. But anyways, you use a camera and you use that camera to actually shoot and kill all of these monsters and demons and stuff that's on in the mall and a part of the journey that you're taking, that you're trying to overcome. So that's it for the combat. I mean, as I say, there's some puzzle solving, but it's not really tough. None of the puzzles had me like scratching my head or anything. The puzzle solving was quite easy, and I was playing the game on medium or survivor mode, which is the difficulty just above the hardest difficulty. And I mean, I had no problems beating the story, the puzzle solving in the story mode. So next, let's talk about the graphics. Let's talk about the graphics. So here is where I have to tell you guys something. So the visuals are great. The overall visual quality is good, but yeah, the art direction then again is also good. I like how it looks, but for me, I don't know if it's gonna be the same for you guys. I test the game and I play the game on with a GTX 1660 Ti. So, and I don't know, guys. If you have a better graphics card than me, please let me know in the comments if you also experience this. Because when I played the game, I ran into a lot of like stutters and a little bit of delays. I don't know if it was because of my my system. Yeah, but I checked a couple of reviews on Steam, and a lot of people were having the same issue with the optimization of the game. But even though that was the case, I still managed to have fun, and there was moments in the game where it was like, okay, this game looks very nice for a game that came out in 2024, and you can see the Unreal Engine is really being utilized in the game. There were moments where I was like, wow, okay, they went all out on the graphics on the game, and it does, like I told you guys, it does really look good. Sometimes depending on where you are in the game, the lighting just looks very nice. Also, the art direction is there, and it really contributes to the atmosphere and the storytelling in the game, which is what the game is about, storytelling overall also. So next, guys, let's talk about the sound and the music. Sound design, I think the sound design was good. In some instances it really matched the a particular scene in the game.
Relax.
What are you doing?
That letter's private. It's got nothing to do with you.
You can't tell me it's got nothing to do with me. We're both here together, like it or not. So you better stop lying, starting right now.
I haven't been lying to you, Linda.
Oh, bullshit, Sam! Nothing about you makes any sense. Like how you just showed up here at this house out of nowhere.
There is the easy truth, and there is a hard truth, and I just don't think you're ready for it.
Fucking stop! I'm not a child!
I meant no disrespect, but you have to understand the full scope of all of this. It took me years to comprehend. I take no pleasure in any of this. There's no reward for me when I've done what I've got to do. There's no gratitude, no gold watch. It's just sort of a higher calling.
God, you're so full of it.
Especially when you like about to lose a character. Like when I was playing, I lost one character in the game. I'm not going to tell you guys what character because I don't want to spoil anything. But I actually made a wrong decision and I lost one character in the game. And there was a moment there where the music played and I was like, wow, the music really fit to the specific scene of that also. And I think that was very well composed. I don't know who the composer is of the game, but I'm sure you guys can look them up and give them some props because it was really well done, really well done. The soundtrack just completely complements the gameplay and the narrative, so that was cool. And then technical performance, I kind of already discussed this with you guys when I was talking about the graphics. So yeah, the bugs, there's a couple of bugs like I told you guys. Whenever a scene renders, it loads, it would normally it would load, but then it would show one frame and then stuck there until like it takes like 20 or like a minute for the game to for the scene to fully load. And no matter how low you have your settings or how high you have your settings, you'll still run into this bug. I tried putting my settings on low and testing it on medium, testing it on high, but everything is still giving me that that bugs and that issues. So that's one of the bugs. That I feel like that's the biggest issue of the game, and maybe the fact that it definitely should have been a little bit longer than it was. Like I told you guys, I finished the game in like 6 hours, 7 hours, or 5 hours. I was really hoping the game would be longer than that, and I guess they didn't have time. But the story, like I told you guys, I already told you guys about the story and how decent it is. It is a decent story. So if you just feel like kicking back and playing a game for a day, this could be that game. This could be that game because you can also play multiplayer. You can also play multiplayer with the game where you have a friend and then you just pass the controller to him, and then whatever your friend who's with you on the couch or whatever, they can play the game with you, and then you just pass the controller to them, and they play with the different characters and you play with the different characters. It's not split screen, but it's more of like where you, like I told you guys, you pass the controller to the person and that's how it goes. But it's not online yet. I'm assuming they're gonna patch it. I hope they will patch it, and I might play the game again if they fix the issues of the game. Yeah, but let's move on to our next topic, guys. Would be my overall impression. So what I think about the game. Yeah, so I thought the game was really cool. Like, it reminded me of Until Dawn a bit, and I mean Until Dawn's developers was a part of this game, and they worked on the game with Behavior, also with the people that made Dead by Daylight, and they tried to bring this universe of Dead by Daylight to light. And I feel like this game is gonna let a lot of people fall back on Dead by Daylight. If you haven't played it in a while, after playing this game, you're definitely gonna feel like playing that game again. I know I do feel like playing it again. And then also, a lot of people who are not aware of Dead by Daylight will probably play this game and be like, okay, I need to go and check that game out. So So the strengths for this game, I really like the story of it. I like some of the characters. I like Bonnie. Bonnie was a cool character. Unfortunately, she's not that long in the story, but she was a cool character. And then Jaime also is one of the characters that's really cool. There are definitely some characters in the game that will grow on you, and they'll definitely be cool to play with also. So I would recommend you guys playing this game like that. Those are my opinions. Those are my first impressions on the game. The game came out like a couple of days ago, brand new game, and you can get it for yourself now on Steam. There's also a demo on Steam that you can play and see how well it performs on your PC, or if you're playing it on console. There might be different issues with the performance on console. Maybe it's a bit stable on more stable on console than it is on PC. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you gained something from this video. If it's information that you were seeking, or if you just wanted to hang out with me, that's cool, guys. So have a good day and keep gaming, guys, and comment in that comment section. Leave a like. Also check out some more videos. Got some more cool videos on my channel, and yeah, stay tuned, guys.